The new GH spoiler clip is out for the week of September 29th, 2025, and it's a winner. This week, Liesl reunites with Nathan, and Rick may have found his way out of the basement. Alexis has a knife to her throat, and Jocelyn may have a bun in the oven. Last, but certainly not least, there are fireworks once Monica's will is read. Let's check out the General Hospital spoilers for September 29th, 2025. This week's big GH spoiler clip begins with Nina telling Liesl that her son, Nathan, is alive. We then see the doctor locking eyes with her son for the first time in 7 years. Britt, who is also recently back from the dead, stands behind her mother staring at her feet. Will Nathan's reunion with Liesl be better than the one that she has had with Britt? Also, it can't be a coincidence that they are both actually still alive, right? Next in the clip, we see Alexis trying to sleep as someone holds a switchblade to her throat, as someone says that something feels very wrong. Has Rick made his way out of the basement, and is he ready to fight back? Alexis, Christina, and Ava have had him locked away for 30 days. Did they willingly let him go? And now Rick is ready to get back at them, beginning with Alexis? Or is it an intruder in her home? Next, in the spoiler clip, a series of concerned faces flash. Britt, Molly, and Jocelyn, as Liz is overheard asking someone if there is any chance that they could be pregnant. Joss is likely the one who may be pregnant, since she and Vaughn have spent the last several weeks hooking up everywhere but in Port Charles. In the last scene of the preview clip, the Qs are gathered in their living room for the reading of the will. Veronica Bard, played by Erica Slezak, who is presumed to be Monica's sister, has joined them on the couch. In the final seconds, she says, "Well, this should be interesting. What surprises do you think Monica left for everyone? And how will Veronica factor into the mix?" General Hospital, September 29th, 2025. Spoilers. Fans can expect Michael shoring up his alibi. Alexis is in danger, while Nina has shocking news. The previous week, on General Hospital, saw Monica Quartermain being revealed to have passed away, and everyone gathering to honor her and pay their respects at her memorial service. Nathan was revealed to be alive, and then a mysterious woman showed up at the Quartermain family crypt. The drama, the emotions, the nostalgia, the plotting, and the guilt was quite overwhelming, but it will only elevate the drama soon. Here's what fans can expect from the September 29th, 2025 episode of General Hospital when they tune in to ABC to watch the daytime drama based in Port Charles. The first episode of the week features Tracy giving an icy welcome. The mystery woman in the crypt is none other than Veronica Bard, and Tracy is not in favor of being warm to her. She wants to know why Veronica is in the crypt and what she wants. Will she get the answers she is hoping for? Up next, Alexis is in danger. What is this about? Will she be able to protect herself? Meanwhile, Nina delivers shocking news. Liesl has come rushing over to the hospital after Nina asked her to. And now it's time for the big reveal. Britt would also want to be there for when she reveals the truth. Nina was hoping to gather the family to share what has happened, but it's not a reunion of Britt and Liesl after that tense fight. Instead, it's to tell them that Nathan is alive. How will Liesl react to her son also being alive, days after she found out her daughter Britt was alive? And how will Britt react? She may have faked her death 2 years ago, but she thought her brother Nathan was dead. And now it has been revealed that he has been alive all this while as well. On the other hand, Anna gets new evidence in Drew's shooting. What new intel has she found that will help her crack this case? Who could it be about? Elsewhere, Michael tries to shore up his alibi. He has got Jacinda to create a story and set up his alibi for when Drew was shot. But it looks like the cops did not believe it as much. This has caused Michael to do some more work to convince the police where he was then. The air in Port Charles is thick with anticipation, grief, and the kind of scheming that would make even the most seasoned soap opera fan gasp. The upcoming episode, airing September 29th, is poised to be a landmark chapter in the history of General Hospital, delivering on 3 massive promises: a long-awaited reunion, a pregnancy bombshell that will redefine 2 core families, and the final, earth-shattering words of Monica Quartermaine. Strap in, because the fallout from this single day will ripple through Port Charles for months to come. The reading of the will. A Quartermaine war erupts. All the key players are gathered in the opulent, yet stifling, drawing room of the Quartermaine mansion. The atmosphere is a toxic cocktail of genuine sorrow and barely concealed avarice. Tracy, ever the pragmatist, sits poised, her eyes calculating. Ned, the loyal son, looks on with quiet dignity, while Brooke Lynn shifts uncomfortably, feeling the weight of her grandmother's legacy. Drew and Michael are present, representing the next generation, while a brooding Jason stands near the fireplace, a monument of silent grief. The family lawyer, a man who has seen his share of Quartermaine dramatics, clears his throat and begins. The initial bequests are standard: generous donations to the hospital, her personal staff, and several medical charities. But then, the lawyer adjusts his glasses, and the room holds its breath. He comes to the heart of the estate, the Quartermaine fortune, the corporate shares, and most importantly, the family home, the very soul of their dynasty. To my grandson, Michael Corinthos, the lawyer reads, his voice echoing in the silent room. I leave my entire controlling interest in Aurora Media, along with the responsibility of shepherding the Quartermaine legacy into a new, more ethical era. Michael's eyes widen in shock. This is a monumental vote of confidence, effectively making him the new business patriarch. Tracy's lips purse into a thin, white line of fury. But the real shock comes next, and to the rightful heir, the son who was lost to us for so long, but who carries the Quartermaine strength and resilience in his bones, I bequeath the Quartermaine mansion, its entire art collection, and the land it sits upon, to Jason Morgan. A collective gasp fills the room. Jason, who has been staring blankly at a portrait of his late mother, Alan, flinches as if struck. Leaving him the house? It's not about the money for him. It's about the symbolism. It's Monica's final attempt to anchor her wayward, often lost son to the family fold, to give him a true home. Spoiler alert, Tracy immediately explodes, contesting the will on the grounds of undue influence, blatantly accusing Jason and Michael of manipulating a grieving woman. She is not going down without a war, setting the stage for the most brutal Quartermaine family feud since the days of AJ. Meanwhile, Jason is left reeling, holding the deed to a house filled with ghosts, and a family that is now, more than ever, at each other's throats. His decision on what to do with this inheritance will become a central plot point, forcing him to confront his past and his future in a way he never expected. A pregnancy test that changes everything. Across town, the tension is just as high, but far more intimate. Carly, having been feeling unwell for weeks, finally confides in Elizabeth at the hospital. The fatigue, the nausea, it's all too familiar. Elizabeth, with a knowing and concerned look, guides her to an exam room for some basic tests, including a blood panel. While they wait, A nervous Cody Bell finds himself at Bobby's, seeking a quiet moment. His life has been a whirlwind since discovering Mac is his father, and he's struggling to find his footing. As he cleans up in the back room, his hand knocks a small, forgotten shopping bag from a high shelf. A single, unused home pregnancy test tumbles out. He picks it up, a confused frown on his face, and pockets it without much thought, intending to dispose of it later. The scene then shifts to Carly's apartment at the Metro Court. The weight of the day, the grief for Monica, the tension with Drew over their financial and marital woes, is crushing her. She's searching for a spare thermometer in her bathroom cabinet when she freezes. There, tucked behind a stack of towels, is the pregnancy test Cody accidentally left behind after doing some odd jobs for her weeks ago. It's a sign. Her heart hammering in her chest, her hands trembling, she takes the test. The wait for the result is an eternity, each second stretching out as she contemplates the possibilities. She's a grandmother. Her life is in shambles. Her marriage is fragile. The father? Could it be Drew during a brief moment of reconciliation? Or could it be from that one fateful, emotionally charged night with John Jagger Cates, a moment of weakness and nostalgia that now haunts her? When the timer goes off, she looks down. 2 pink lines. Pregnant.